Some great Champions League and Europa League action to watch this week, plus much more.
Coming up after the match, big changes in the Big Apple, and Thierry Henry is at the center of it all. We'll explain. Then, we'll bring you the FA Cup quarterfinal draw. Find out who's playing who on the last stop before Wembley. And he's loved Man U, he's been rejected by Man U, and now it's his mission to beat Man U. The story of a man and the club he used to love is coming up after the match.
The FA Cup Halftime Show was presented by State Farm. For auto, home, life, and banking, get to a better state.
His small talk has altered foreign policy. He once ran a marathon because it was on his way. Sasquatch has taken a photograph of him. He is the most interesting man in the world.
I don't always drink beer, but when I do, I prefer Dos Equis. Stay thirsty, my friends.
The most powerful criminal of all time is also the most seductive.
Quiero a León Jaramillo hoy mismo tras las rejas.
Watch his story unravel. From the very beginning.
No todos los días un capo se escapa.
El Capo, Monday through Friday, only on Mundo Fox.
They are the fiercest teams in their region. North America, Central America, the Caribbean. But in this tournament, only one will be crowned champion. CONCACAF Champions League returns this March on Fox Soccer.
We'll take 2 chicken pot pie.
The KFC Chunky Chicken Pot Pie. Freshly baked with our signature recipe and loaded with chunks of chicken and vegetables. Try it now, just $3.99.
Classic, man. Yeah, classic.
There are a few who move toward the sounds of chaos. Forged in the crucible of training, they are the first to move toward the sounds of tyranny, injustice, and despair. They are the few, the proud, the Marines.
Disaronno cocktail number 38. Ice. Disaronno. Fresh orange juice. Disaronno Orange. Disaronno, be original.
2-0 at the break. Wigan in the lead. Guys, how does Huddersfield Town get back in this match?
I know it's not Mark's way, Mark Robin from Huddersfield, but sometimes you have got to play to the system and the strength of the field is get it long, make it ugly, because Wigan are used to playing against football teams. It's the Premier League. Do something different. Give them another problem. Go into Big Lee, the big striker, and make it, as Eric rightly said, an uglier game, and you might get a free kick, you might get a corner, and you might be able to put them under pressure, but they need to be definitely more direct.
Direct is the perfect word. I mean, honestly, a situation like this, it's a team that you got to make something out of nothing. You got to play the game you're actually in, and not go out there with this big philosophy and this plan. Come on, get in there, bang some heads with each other, make a change. There you go. See if you can get a goal.
Wigan halfway to matching their best ever run. They made the quarterfinals in 1987 in the FA Cup. Have not been this close since. Huddersfield unbeaten their last 7 home matches back to December. Back we go to the John Smith Stadium. And our second half commentary from Gary Taphouse and Tony DiRigo.
Novak, who was heavily involved in the last round. But it's going to be Wigan to get us underway. I suspect Huddersfield may well be going 4-4-2 for the second half. That may even help Wigan a little bit more find some space between the lines. But Mark Robins has to do something with his side 2-0 down.
Exactly right. They have no choice. They've got to at least put Wigan under some sort of pressure, and some sort of attacking threat. Only Alan Lee up front. There really was distance between any of his teammates. This time they've got 2 strikers on, 2 fresh ones. Let's see how they fare.
Just confirmation of the changes with Chris Atkinson also going off. He's made his move. Can Huddersfield claw their way back into the game? Obviously they have to get the next goal here if they're to stand a chance of being in the hatch for the proverbial hatch, should I say, for the quarter-finals. The draw coming up straight after this game. And the winners of this tie will be ball number 1 in the 6th round draw. Vaughan denied his first touch there by MacArthur, who was excellent in the first half. Involved in both of the goals. There he is again, MacArthur. It's a back from Yori Gomez. Here's Hunt. First chance for him to bomb down the right in this second half, up against Figueroa. It's surely going to be Huddersfield's first corner.
And that was better. Didn't see Hunt very much at all going forward in that first half. But clearly in the second half things are going to change. Pushing on, 2 strikers, fullbacks getting forward. Let's put this Premier League side under some sort of pressure.
So the set-piece specialist Clayton with the first corner kick for the Terriers. Into a good area. Vaughan was there. Dan's trying to get onto the second ball. Down goes Gomez. It's a trip.
They let Wigan off the hook, don't they? Just clipping the back of Gomez's heels, but it's an excellent ball in from Clayton. And that's better. Quality delivery. And then in the box. Just few and far between, wasn't that first 45 minutes? There's no doubt Mark Robins got them in at half-time. Certainly had a word with them, made some changes, and he'll be expecting a lot better. But from Wigan's point of view, they've got to make sure they approach this first 10-15 minutes in exactly the same vein. Keep control of the ball, keep on top, don't let Huddersfield back into it.
Back pass by Shana. There's Scannell pressing high up the pitch. They need more of that in this second half. Forcing the error. Vaughan, first save that Joel has had to make. All of that just because they have players in the final third pressing the ball.
At last. That's exactly what wanted to happen in the first half. It drew the mistake. Excellent charge.
James Vaughan going for it again here. The man on loan from Norwich City. But a high boot, I think, has been given there. First shot on target for the home side.
And they're trying to play their way out, Wigan. We said this in the first